I'm fine.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV. I'm out here in Saudi Arabia. Deontay, we won't talk about what we've just been talking about. We'll keep that for another day. Yeah. But I done a Zoom call with you last week, which we talked to quite a lot, so I'm going to keep this brief. Yeah. Joseph Parker, I've just spoke to him recently, about an hour ago. He's confident. He said he can knock you out. Yes. Your response to that?
Yes. I mean, I love a fighter that's confident in their ability, or they think they have the ability of doing. The only thing that bothers me with that comment, because I've heard it before, someone else mentioned that to me, is how can you be so confident as a champion, as a challenger, but you wasn't that confident as a champion? Again, he's confident that he can knock me out and beat me as a challenger, but he wasn't that confident when he was a champion. Now, when you're a champion, that's when you're the most confident. That's when you're at the most high. That's when you feel you can do anything. But he ran from me when he had those titles, but all of a sudden now when he don't have the belts and he's a challenger, he's confident he's gonna knock me out. It don't make sense to me, and that's when I say as fighters, we'll never say that we're scared or we're nervous that this fighter's gonna do this and do that. You have to have something to say when the cameras is in your face or someone asking you a question. Now, it's up to you whether you believe your words or not. And I always say, speak it, believe it, and you shall receive it. But the biggest part of speaking, believing, receiving is believing.
You don't think Parker believes it?
I don't think he believed that. Because if he believed that, then he would have fought me when he had the titles. I could have unified the division years ago if these champions gave me the opportunity. But because I have a blessing and a curse within the right hand, they're not confident that what they say they're going to do. And with that statement, I don't believe what he says. But I'm not saying that he's not going to go in there, give it his best, and going to try to do what he said. I just don't believe he believed that he's going to be able to do that. He think he can do what he said that he's going to do.
Obviously, you're the co-main event, whatever you want to say, Joshua, Wallin, and you and Parker. But the talk about this whole week is going to be about Wilder and Joshua. How do you, as a fighter, with a dangerous opponent in Parker? Well, that's what I mean. But how do you stay switched on for Parker when there's all this talk about you and Joshua? How, as a fighter, do you get your mind right, get in the game, and just concentrate about Parker and don't think about Joshua?
It just comes with experience, I've been here for over a decade and stuff like that. So it just comes with the experience of navigating yourself just through life and through your career. There's going to be many talks of other things when you have a mission, a task that lies at hand. So, sometimes it is only up to me to entertain the question. I don't have to entertain it, But, the things is coming. But as a fighter, I understand that I don't look past anyone. But I do window shop a little bit. I do look through, and that allows me to entertain the conversation. And that's how I navigate through it. But at the end of the day, my sole focus is on Joseph Parker completing the task, completing the mission, and getting the job done.
Hey, I just want to say, are you bothered about the co-main event? Who's co-main event? Who goes out first? Who's fighting last? Are you bothered about that?
I'm not bothered about that. It's already enough pressure and a lot of stressful things that's going on. So I don't want to be bothered about co-main event or main event. Now, if I do have an opinion, and if I look at it, and if me and Joshua is gonna fight, I would look at him being the co-main event and not the main event, because he's more worried about fighting me than I am him. I've been wanting to fight him for a very long time, but that love hasn't been the same from their end to me. So they're going to be more focused on what I'm going to do to Parker than I'm focused on what he's going to do to Oliver Wilder. And that is true facts. Joshua made the statement that if the belts come up, he'd rather fight for the belts than fight me. And I don't understand that. That's already a cop-out. That's already a run situation without even saying it. And it's enough of that, because at the end of the day, people really don't care about who's the belt, who's the champion. They want to see great fights. And that fight is the biggest fight in the world. And for him to say that, already tell me where his mind is.
Deontay, thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
I'm fine.
it.